back now. I haven't done a film review in a really, really long time. I went through a lot of stuff in the last year. I was going through moves. I moved to a new house now. I'm actually in a new room. And I just couldn't get around to doing movies. I actually, in the last year, I watched a lot of films, but I haven't had enough time to just, review them. So I thought I would start doing the reviews again and get back on to making short films. I've made a couple short films, which I'm going to post up for you. But anyway, I just wanted to go back with the reviews. And on this episode, the film that we're going to be reviewing is the 1985 film known as The Mutilator. Now this is actually, this is a VHS, it's not on DVD yet. Code Red was actually going to release a DVD copy of it, but it never has come out so far. I don't know what they're doing with that. But this is actually a copy that I got from Monster Mania. And you can actually pick this up off of VHSPS.com. It's the VHS Preservation Society. And film is just, this is actually the uncut version. I couldn't even imagine watching the cut version. The film is directed by a guy by the name of Buddy Cooper, who after this hasn't done anything. Which there's nothing wrong with that. But nobody's in this film known except for the main guy, Matt Mittler his name is. He was not known, but he had a small part in Basket Case 2 after this. And, he played like a small character in Pokemon animation. So, and he was also in Dead Time Stories, but that's another film. I actually like that movie. But other than that, there's nobody in it. The film itself is okay. If I would have seen this film when I was 15 years old and obsessed with slashers, I would have loved it. But now that I'm older and I watch this, and I still love slashers, but I'm not obsessed with slashers as much as I used to be. I just don't think this film is that good. It's not a bad slasher, but my main problem with this film is, as funny as this may sound, is the opening credit sequence, which just got me. I understand what the director was going for. He was going for more of a, trying to get like a happy mood before you go and watch a like this brutal film known as The Mutilator. Anyway, we're going to get to the plot now. The plot of this film is pretty much, it's about father and son character. The little boy is about 6 years old, and he is playing with his father's hunting rifles. And he's playing with the father's hunting rifles, and he is cleaning it, and the gun goes off in the living room and kills his mother. Shoots the mother in the chest. Well, the father comes home from this, and the father sees the kid with the shotgun, and he knows at age 10 that the kid really didn't know what he did. It was a complete accident. He was trying to clean the guns for the father for his birthday. Well, it speeds up, and it's like 10, 15 years later, and the son gets a call from his father. He stopped talking to his father. His father became a real bad alcoholic. He hasn't talked to his father in years. 10, 15 years later, the kid's older. He's in college now. He gets a mysterious call from his father. The father tells him he wants them to go up there and, watch the mountain house and clean the mountain house for the weekend for him because, up in the mountain house, him and his buddies, they have fishing trips there and everything. He's a real outdoorsman. So they get up there. First thing they notice is, like weapons all around the house that the mutilator is going to use, obviously, to kill them. So him and his group of college friends go up there and they start being killed off one by one. One of my problems with the film is the pacing of the film. There's a lot of deaths in it, and there's a lot of original deaths. One of the oddest deaths in this film is there's an instrument known as a gaff, which you use to gaff fish in the fins, and the mutilator actually sticks it in a girl's vagina and pushes it. It's like it's one of the oddest things ever. And there's like very original deaths in it, and they're pretty cool deaths, and the film isn't bad. It's just, the characters weren't developed enough. Now, me personally, I'm a slasher fan. I don't need too much character development in a slasher film. But they just weren't interesting enough, in my opinion, to fill in the time between the kills. That's just my opinion on it. I think the film's okay. Like I said, if I was 15 years old and I'd seen this, I would have probably loved it. But I've seen it this year, and I thought it was just okay. If you're a slasher fan, definitely check it out. If you're not too far into the slasher genre yet, I would say let this one sit out. Check better ones out, like the Friday the 13th series, The Burning, so on. The Prowler, so on. So, it's not a bad film. Check it out if you get a chance, if you see it anywhere, I would definitely advise checking it uncut. I have that. It's a VHS transfer to DVD uncut, and you know, I would advise watching the R-rated film version of it. But anyway, that's it for this movie review, and I will be back with a lot more movie reviews. If you like my reviews, please subscribe to them, and thank you for everything.